Hey there, you guys. All right, I wanted to take just a quick minute to talk to you about having a consistent plan for your business. So, some of the ways that I plan for my marketing strategy each month as a coach is I sit down, I break out my calendar, and I look at what is coming up in the month ahead. So, if it is July, I know that the 4th of July is coming up. I know that people are not going to be wanting to start health and fitness journey the weekend of 4th of July. If it is February, I know that people are going to be thinking about Valentine's and candy and all those kinds of things. So I really like to look at each month and plan when to start my challenge group. Typically, my challenge groups begin the third Monday of each month. And so if it falls in line with that, I plug in, that's the start date of my challenge group for that month. I run one challenge group every single month. And honestly, I run a continuous group, but open enrollment once a month and change the theme so that I'm not constantly shifting people around. Other people do it differently. You can start a brand new challenge group every month. I did that for the first 3 years I was a coach. It's just whatever suits your leadership style. Okay. So that is the first thing that I plug in. When is my challenge group going to start? Because one, my goal is Success Club, right? Early and often. I hit Success Club I aim for Success Club 10 by the 10th of the month usually. Sometimes I don't hit it that early. Sometimes I hit it on the second day of the month. It just depends. But I want to hit Success Club early, get it out of the way so that I can free up my space and my time to get more creative. And so Success Club 10 is always my goal. Success Club 5 should be your ultimate, your minimum goal in this business. So how are you going to do that? You're going to talk to people about your challenge group, right? So if I know the start date of my challenge group 2 weeks before that start date, I will start to jab and post and invite and give calls to action for that. So that tells me what my content needs to be. I am going to share my screen with you guys really quickly. And so you can see one of my calendars. And as a team, I teach our team to have a daily posting content schedule. And so for us, it looks like this. Just a minute. Okay. All right. So this is an example. This is from March. And as you can see, I know that every Sunday I'm going to give a call to action post. And I've tried to get you guys, my team, on board as well. Every Monday is an inspiration post. Every Tuesday is a transformation post. Wednesdays are value added or education. So give a tip about food or workouts or how to get your kids to eat clean. Just add value in some way. Coaching post on Thursday, that is our payday. So it's often a good time to talk about what is coaching providing for, or there are a whole list of ways that you can talk about coaching, and I can share more of that later. Friday, Flex Friday, where it's a muscle flex picture and just some encouragement, or a funny food Friday, or it's a good day to say, hey, I have a lot of new followers. I want to tell you 5 things about myself. That's Friday 5, okay? Keep it light, keep it fun, and keep it focused. But Saturdays are a freestyle post. Sundays, too, are a great day to talk about your meal prep. I am not on social media a lot on Sunday, so I usually do that like on Monday. But so you take each of these posting ideas and you make them your own. And so I just like on this last Friday, I did a fun Friday flex picture, and I was like, hey girl, your choices become your habits, and I talked about how, we make one good choice after another and it becomes a habit, and to tag somebody who makes you feel stronger, right? A coaching post could be like, if I get a tank in the mail that I earned, I could put it on and talk about how I earned this tank for helping 3 women last month, and a 11-key workout tank. And so it's kind of a win-win, right? Value education, can share a recipe. I can share just like what my favorite workout clothes are, where I'll order them, how to mix, like how to make bulletproof coffee or something like that. Just anything that adds value or is educational. Transformation, obviously. Transformation Tuesday. I have never, ever, ever missed a Transformation Tuesday in my business. These are so important because it shows people that what we're doing, what we're inviting them to actually works. More often than not, I am sharing my own transformation because I'm building my own brand and people come to my page to follow me, right? But I also shout out other people as well. In the beginning, you're not going to have a lot of challengers, a lot of coaches, but you will if you stick with this. So if you're looking for a transformation to share in your stories or on your timeline, go to our team page, pop in there and say, hey, I need a transformation. Would somebody share their picture and their story with me? An inspiration post obviously is just encourage, inspire people to do something great, to work out, to be healthier, to make better choices. Hard call to action post is like, I am running a challenge group. This is what we're going to do. This is when it starts. This is what I need you to do to be able to join us, and tell people what to do. Every single post that you make, my dear friend, should be you. It should not be a stock photo from the internet. It should not be someone else's words. It should not be like 2 sentences, and although some short, fast, and funny ones are great, but you have got to dig deep and tell your story. And we are going to talk more about that. We're going to talk more about who you're talking to. Who is your ideal customer, your ideal coach? And ultimately, the person that you're talking to in every post should be the person that you were when you started your own health and fitness or your own coaching journey. And we are going to dive deeper into that. So don't let that intimidate you. So I make my monthly marketing plan, right? I plan out when my challenge groups are going to be. I plan out what's happening with our family. I plan out when my coaching sneak peeks or calls are going to be. And then I take that plan, and every week I make a marketing plan for myself, right? So I say on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, every day, I know what I'm going to say, or at least the topic that I'm going to talk about based on my goals. If I'm not at Success Club, I have to have a challenge group post in there, right? If I am recruiting coaches, I have to be talking about the benefits of coaching, how I got started, what obstacles that I overcame, talk about the income, talk about the impact, talk about the travel, how it has allowed me to be home with my family. So my plan each week is based on my goals. And I sit down every Saturday or Sunday and I map out a plan for my marketing, because I don't want to be sitting there on Monday morning or Monday night or Tuesday and with my phone in my hand and saying, I don't know what to post, and I'm going to sit here for an hour and take time away from my family while I try to come up with something. That is not my goal. I want to honor God. I want to honor my family. I want to honor the people that I serve and be a good manager of my time. And making this weekly marketing plan helps me to do that. Okay. So another thing that I do when I make out my weekly plan is I actually, on the weekend or whenever, I just take photos. I will walk around my house if the lighting is good, if it's beautiful outside, if my hair looks good, I will just take some photos. I can swap out some workout clothes. I can change out some fun outfits, and I can take photos in different places. I can take pictures of food when I eat it. I can do whatever. I just take a bunch of photos to use throughout the week. Again, so that I'm not like, oh my gosh, I have to make a post and I know what I'm going to talk about, but I don't have a picture. And so there's nothing more frustrating than being unprepared. And being prepared in this way is going to make you more confident. And it's also going to give you more time to go and do the things that you have to do to really actually hit your goals, the things on the Success System tracker, right? Success Club tracker. And so planning out your monthly calendar, planning out your weekly content, planning out what you're inviting to, and what your goals are is going to give you so much more confidence, and it's going to help you help more people. All right. So those are some things that I do. And don't worry about the fact that you post a sweaty selfie on Tuesday that you took last Saturday, because no one's going to know. It doesn't matter. It's still your picture. It's still your words, your message. And it's still helping you achieve the purpose and the goal that you have set for yourself and for the people that follow you and join your boot camps and join your team. So a little bit of planning goes a very long way, you guys. And this is something I learned very early in my business. I was taught very well by my coach to do this, and I want to teach you well. So if you have questions, just reach out to me or your upline and we will help you with this. But once you start, it's a lot easier to do it consistently every single month and every single week. So go get to it, you guys. I will talk to you later.